President Donald Trump is back in the spotlight after announcing a brand new Trump class of Navy battleships, a project he claims will replace what he calls an old, tired, and obsolete U.S. fleet.
These cutting-edge vessels will be some of the most lethal surface warfare ships.
These are images of a new class of battleship that President Trump announced down here in Palm Beach on Monday, and you'll notice what they're called. They're called the Trump class. They're named after President Trump himself, and they're part of this initiative that he has undertaken to build what he's calling a golden fleet for the U.S. Navy.
We're desperately in need of ships. Our ships some of them have gotten old and tired and obsolete.
And replacing them with what he calls superior vessels. They'll be longer, they'll be heavier, he says. These battleships, he says, will be equipped with all kinds of new technology, the guns and missiles at the highest level. He says they'll have hypersonic weapons, electric railguns, cruise missiles, and what he calls the most sophisticated lasers in the world. He also said that they would be very AI controlled, although he didn't really explain what that meant. And he also says that they'll just look better. You know, Trump has complained in the past about what some Navy ships look like.
I don't like some of the ships you're doing aesthetically. An ugly ship is not necessary in order to say you're stealth.
These ships will be designed by President Trump himself.
The U.S. Navy will lead the design of these ships along with me because I'm a very aesthetic person.
The way he presents this idea, you'd think he personally reinvented naval warfare overnight. What stands out immediately is how heavily he ties the announcement to his own name, turning a military update into another personal branding moment. He describes these ships as superior warfighting vessels. But what raises eyebrows is the implication that he'll be involved in the design process. Hearing that instantly brings back the same pattern of grand claims he makes whenever he wants to project authority, whether he's talking about diplomacy, engineering, or national security. It always circles back to him being the one who can fix everything. The idea of launching an entire ship class branded with his name feels less like a strategic military upgrade and more like another attempt to stamp himself onto every possible institution he can reach. And while he talks about replacing outdated fleets, it's hard not to notice the contradiction. He once said the country shouldn't waste money on foreign conflicts or expensive military expansions. Yet here he is, pushing for massive, futuristic battleships. This announcement says a lot about where his priorities really sit: public attention, legacy, and projecting power. It's one thing for a president to announce military improvements, but it's another when the project sounds like a personalized monument. Every time he unveils something like this, the conversation shifts from national defense to how much he needs recognition. The announcement of the Trump class isn't just about ships. It reflects the way he wants his name etched into every corner of American power.